Winner of the 2007 Scotiabank Giller Prize is Elizabeth Hay.
There it was, the storybook ending last night for Elizabeth Hay. Her novel, Late Nights on Air, won Canada's richest literary award, the Giller Prize. And Elizabeth Hay is my guest here in Toronto. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You were watching as we played back the big moment as Jack Rabinovich was saying,
Yes.
And the winner is?
Yes, wonderful.
What was going through your mind? What were you thinking? Doing?
A little bit stunned, I think. Delighted, of course. I mean, but my brain was probably a little bit numb.
Well,
still is, as a matter of fact.
Well, that could have been from the party afterward, as a matter of fact.
I must say, it was lovely to open that envelope and look at the check.
Oh, 40,000.
In Jack Rabinovich's own hand.
Really? Have you cashed it? Well, no, the banks haven't opened yet. You'll be rushing as soon as they do this morning.
It's delightful.
and beating out no lightweights as far as competition is concerned. Michael Ondaatje, M. Jiva Sanji, two of the other fellow nominees. Did that make the success any sweeter?
Well, you know, we were, I think, we had a lot of camaraderie in the short list. Everyone was extremely kind. Mm-hmm. Really incredibly gracious, wishing each other good luck, and I think we meant it. I mean, I had a very good run with this book, even if I hadn't won the award. So as someone said, it's the icing on a delicious cake.
It has been generating a great deal of excitement and a build in a lot of predictions that you would take this award this year. Before you did an interview. I was reading it on the Canadian Press. It was good fun. If you win, how will you celebrate? I'll stay another night at the Four Seasons where it was held and call my brother and rub his face in my success. Did you do that?
You know, I didn't. But that doesn't mean I won't.
Today.
Yeah. No,
right after
that's a sibling rivalry, right? It's what makes the world go round.
You had said that it took 20 years for you to capture exactly what you wanted to capture about the North by the time you finally got to putting together
yes,
this book.
perhaps longer. It wasn't so much to capture, it was to learn how to write fiction so that I could deal with a panorama the size of the North in a full-length novel.
Because
so it's taken me a long time to learn how to write novels.
CBC journalist, a little bit more factual based before, of course, that's the background to your writing. So
yes, well, detail of any kind, whether it's in journalism or in a novel, is what brings a situation to life, isn't it?
It really is, and the detail is there, and the descriptions in this book. Everyone refers to the magical descriptions of the breadth of the North. That's the journalist's eye still at work.
I guess it is. The visual eye, which could be partly journalistic, and well, my mother's a painter. Maybe I got something of that from her.
People always talk about the Giller effect. The winning novel always enjoys this tremendous boost in sales, and people discover it. People who, up until this morning, haven't perhaps had a chance to pick it up. So for those who haven't yet, it's always interesting to hear the author describe. What's the synopsis of the book for those who have yet to discover it?
The story opens in 1975, which was this beautiful golden summer, a true beautiful summer in Yellowknife. And what sets the book in motion is that a man hears a voice on the radio and falls in love. And that man is Harry Boyd, who's an old broadcaster himself, a veteran of various professional and personal wars. But he's a susceptible and tender-hearted man, despite his difficulties in life. So he falls in love with the voice on air, and then things unfold after that.
Things ensue. Well, that's enough to certainly drag people into the story. Boost in sales is just one potential impact of this, I'm sure. What other ways do you think this is going to change things for you?
I honestly don't know. I don't know, except that I know that I often lie awake at night, and it's not often that I lie awake at night from happiness, which I was doing last night. So that in itself is a wonderful thing.
Do you know what's next, novel-wise?
Well, I do have some thoughts for another novel and some thoughts for stories, so I just have to apply myself.
Will it be set in the North, too?
Oh, I don't know about that. Probably not.
Okay.
But in Canada
tuned.
somewhere.
In Canada. Wonderful. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful to meet you. Thank you for coming in, Elizabeth Hayes.